Kim, you sure you don't mind if I invite Susan to the party tomorrow? It feels so strange leaving her in that house all alone.
Oh, not at all. Listen, my problems with Susan are over and long forgotten, so feel free to invite her.
Oh, you're so gracious. Bye-bye, you.
Bye, darling. See you later.
I enjoyed the visit.
I don't know why Susan's staying on in Oakdale anyway. Now that Emily knows she's here, I'm sure she's not going to come here.
Mom, have you seen my red sweater anywhere? I kept looking all over for it.
Oh, honey, I have been meaning to tell you. I put it in the dryer by mistake.
No, you didn't. Mom, you shrank it. That was my favorite sweater.
No kidding. April Fool.
I got him.
Too bad, Toots.
Oh, real cute, Mom.
It's her turn. Well, look who's home. How was your day, darling?
It was all right. It may be covered in the City Times tomorrow.
Ooh, what?
For Eddie today, literally. He's been here a week and he knows all my problems. It seems that my life is public property.
Oh, honey, ignore it. That's not going to go on forever.
Well, Dad, yeah, he sure is. Dad just put Tom and me in our place. I think the man's forgotten more law than I will ever know.
It's like having a live-in reference library.
You don't suppose he'd consider living with Mary and me, do you, Mom? We could sure use him.
Well, I don't think I'd consider it because I'm not through with him yet. Speaking of Mary, we're so disappointed she didn't come. We were all looking forward to seeing her.
Now, I'm not supposed to say anything about this until Mary calls tomorrow, but the doctor wouldn't let her make the trip.
The doctor? She's not sick.
No, she's not sick. She's pregnant.
Oh, congratulations!
Congratulations. Seems to be the rage of the Hughes clan.
The amazing Hughes
The
boy.
amazing Hughes boy.
And we expect you and Margo to follow suit shortly.
Yeah. Listen, I got an appointment I got to get to. That is great news. That's really good. I'll see you all later.
All right,
Mommy,
sweetheart, bye.
Tommy, wait a minute.
What was that all about? I thought they were trying to have a baby.
Dear, they're separated.
Oh, dear. I'm sorry.
Sweetheart, you couldn't possibly have known. And we are so happy for you.
Oh, congratulations.
I can't wait to see Bob's face when he finds out. Can you imagine the two of you?
I also think we need to deal with the fact that we need a few more x-ray technicians. Some of these patients have been standing around here for 2 hours.
I'm well aware of the problem, Dr. Peretti.
Well, good. What can we do about it?
We? Nothing. I will take it up at the board meeting next month, as I do every month.
Next month? At the rate we're going, those patients are going to be down there next month.
Dr. Peretti, I really appreciate your concern. How can I say this? Why don't you just do your job and let me do mine? You might wind up with some free time. You looked as though you were a little pressed this morning.
Oh, if you're referring to the fact that I haven't shaved, I didn't have any hot water this morning. And I thought that my patient's care was perhaps a little more relevant than the... But I guess I was wrong.
Bob, Dr. Peretti is very young. You know, he wants the world to be perfect. I know he seems to be exasperating sometimes, but, you know, there really is a very sweet side to him.
I haven't seen that side yet.
Bob? It's good to see you again.
Well, hello, Rick. What are you doing back in Oakdale?
Just passing through. I stopped to see Barbara. She asked me to stay on a few days, and she invited me to be her escort at your folks' anniversary party. I didn't want to say until I found out if that would bother you in any way.
Well, it doesn't bother me at all, and I'm sure your Aunt Kim will be glad to see you there.
That's very nice of you. I know there have been some hard feelings between us.
That was a long time ago, Rick. Hopefully we've both changed since then.
I know I have. I've grown up a lot, Bob. There's a lot I regret.
Are you practicing?
Actually, Chicago. I have a good chance for a job at Chicago General.
That's a good hospital. In fact, a friend of mine, Dan Morrissey's chief of staff there.
I know. That's who my interview is with. Maybe you could put in the good word for me?
How could I do that, Rick? You know your record here at Memorial.
But you just said bygones are bygones.
Yeah, between us. But as a doctor, I couldn't in good conscience say that you'd done good work here when you hadn't.
Maybe I can appeal to you on the personal level. It would help a lot.
Let me be straight with you, Rick. I loved your mother very much. And for that one reason, I would like to help you. but I can. Now, why don't you get a recommendation from the last hospital you worked at? I'm sorry. Good luck.
You know, not only is Mrs. Koval still waiting for her x-rays, I gotta fill out a pile of forms to tell some bureaucrat why. I feel like I'm drowning in paperwork. Does Dr. Hughes really not see how messed up this system is?
Casey, believe it or not, Dr. Hughes cares very much about his patients, but, you know, every hospital has to have a system. You're just looking at it from a different angle, that's all.
Try different planets. Listen, would you file this for me? I've got to run over to Mrs. Lucinda Walsh's and make sure she's avoiding stress.
I'll file it, but do me a favor, will you stay calm?
Yeah.
Tonio, I didn't expect you back so soon.
Hello, darling. I didn't have a chance to call to let you know I was coming back this quickly, but I had to get back as soon as I could. Good evening, Mrs. Walsh.
You didn't call me either, but London has sent me glowing reports. Stay to
good.
dinner. We'll prolong this moment. I will go and talk to the kitchen.
Well, Sierra, I've missed you so much. Listen, help me convince your mother that we can't stay for dinner. But Sierra, I have so much I need to talk to you about. I know we didn't part on very good terms, and I want to apologize for that. This week that I've been away from you, I had a chance to think things through.
And what have you decided?
That perhaps I've been wrong. You've changed a lot since you left Montega, and I've had difficulty accepting that. I've expected you to be the same girl that I once knew, and now I realize that that just isn't possible. So I'm going to do everything that I can to try and understand your need for independence, and to control my anger and jealousy for Craig Montgomery.
Did you, buy something for the party?
It's not just something, Brian. She's going to look ravishing.
She always does.
Shannon and I were just talking about her wedding dress. I hope she gives me enough time so I can design something spectacular for her. And I was just saying that there's more to a wedding than just a dress. And if Barbara doesn't have enough time to do it, I'll have to get mine somewhere else, much as I hate to.
You know, why don't we, talk about some wedding plans right now? You want an early dinner?
No, I have some more errands to run.
I have some free time. You want some company?
No! Oh, boy, it'd be terribly boring for you. I'll see you later at the apartment, okay? Oh, Lisa, thank you for all your help.
Oh, you're
and
welcome,
I will
darling.
see you later at the party.
Right.
Bye. Well, I'm, acting as copy boy today, so here's your ad copy for the new Simply Barbara campaign.
Oh, terrific. Thank you very, very much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and listen, Brian, don't worry about Shannon. She just has a lot in her mind, that's all.
Oh, I'm not worried. We'll, make it down the altar. Sooner or later.
Take care.
Bye.
Excuse me.
Look here.
Barbara, I have to go out. I have to go over to Kim's, but before I do, I want you to know something very important.
What's that?
Well, you know how I felt about, you and that you had something to do with Tom and Margo.
Oh, Lisa, for Pete's sakes, we have been through this and through it.
I know we have, but hear me out on this, please. When I saw Margo at the hospital earlier today, you have to forgive me, but I had to ask her about it.
And what did she say?
She said that you had nothing to do with it whatsoever. Barbara, please, just, can you ever forgive me?
Let's just forget it, okay?
Sure. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Daniel's Barbara Ryan here. Listen, Shannon O'Hara's been selling off a lot of her stock. It seems she needs a lot of cash. She's also postponed her wedding. I want you to keep following her and find out where she's spending all her money.